Hi Stampers, it's Christy with Stampin' Texas. Well, this past weekend, my friend Sharon and I had our own booth at the Scrapbook Expo in Grapevine, Texas. So if you came by to see us, I just want to say a huge thank you for stopping by. Our little make and take that we had was a real big hit, and I've actually had several requests for step-by-step instructions on how to make it. So in the video today, I want to just show you how to make this adorable little Ghiradelli treat holder. Isn't that cute? We're going to use the scallop circle, and it's the largest circle in the circle's framelit. So let's get started making some cute treat holders. Our cute little candy treat holder. Lots of fun to do, especially with Stampin' Up's double-sided designer series paper. I'm just using this little piece of Lost Lagoon. And whatever cardstock or paper you use, you're going to cut it to 4 by 5.5. And then you're also going to need your Big Shot and your circle framelits. So let me get that in here. Now the circle framelits, this is my set and it's very well loved. But you're going to need the largest, this big large scallop circle. Now on mine, what I did since I was cutting out so many is I marked 8 little scallops on this side. So can you see my blue mark in there? And then I did the same thing on the opposite side. So let me show you what that does. When you lay that down to cut out, I know exactly where I want my paper to sit. So see, I'm wanting the mark right there. It's kind of pointing in towards the paper. And then the same thing on the bottom, so you don't have to remeasure every time. So there's 8 scallops here and 8 there. Easiest just to mark it with a Sharpie or something like that. And then I'm going to run it through to cut that out. Got a lot of stuff on my table today. So this is what you should have. This is the inside piece that you're going to need. So we'll set the rest aside. All right, now with this, we're going to score it. So get your pencils and papers ready, and I'm going to give you our score marks. If you line up this straight edge right there on the side of your score tool, we're going to score at 3/4 of an inch, 1 inch, then 3 inches, and then 3 1/4. Be sure to use the wide end of your stylus, not the narrow. The narrow can cut right through this paper. You're going to use the wide end. So again, it's 3/4, then 1 inch, 3 inches, and then 3 1/4. Now that gets our sides. So now what we're going to do is turn it 90 degrees like this. And then we're going to need to do a couple more scores. Now these tabs were set for what I just did. But the next one we're going to do is 2 3/4 and 3. Okay, so this is what I've got so far. So what you're going to do is just lightly, gently start folding on all those score marks we just made. You don't have to press it real hard, and sometimes you don't want to because it can, if you press too hard when you score, then it can tear your paper a little bit. So I'm just kind of I'm wanting this, where it's creating a little bit of a side. Same thing here. Just lightly pressing those. And you'll notice that this piece, of course, is shorter than this one. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to actually cut off these 2 corners. Almost forgot my scissors. So we're going to cut off those corners, and it's easier if I show you on this side. So we're going to cut this inside score line all the way up to the top score line. So inside, and then that top score line. Same thing on the other side. We're going to do the inside score line. I'm trying to get the light so I can see it correctly too. I might be going a little crooked on that one. That's all right. Going up to the top. Just like that. This is what we're looking for. Okay, so now all we want to do is add a little adhesive down each side. Okay, let's stamp our image. We're going to be using the You Are Amazingly Amazing from the Painted Petals stamp set. Very pretty stamp set. Now I just wanted to stamp that in black, and I found that Memento works best with the photopolymer, and also stamping on a mat really does work well, because I know the red rubber has that extra layer of foam on the stamp itself, and with photopolymer, the clear all the way through, there's not that extra layer of foam. So if ever you're trying to stamp something and it's not looking quite right, try stamping on a foam mat. There we go. That looks pretty good. So we're going to use the extra large oval punch. Just going to slide that in there, punch it out. Add a little snail to the back, like that. That's going to go on the front. And then the last thing I did is I had just punched out from the Itty Bitty Punch Pack a little heart from the Silver Glimmer paper, and I did put it on with a dimensional so it'll pop right up. Isn't that cute? There you go. Cute, quick, fun little treat holders, and I just think these make great little gifts. You can use them for neighbor gifts, for fun, teacher gifts, whatever you like. So for more fun ideas, be sure to visit my website, and there are lots of info in the link below in the description box. Thanks so much.